Hello everyone! Sorry for the delay in posting this week's video announcement. It's been a crazy week for me. Okay, so let's log into the class and see what's going on this week. I'm assuming that many of you have already checked out this week's assignments, or you should have, but I want to point out a few things. So let's jump over to the assignment section. Remember, everything you need to complete all the activities for each week will be listed on the assignment page for that week. Okay, so this is week 3. So I click on week 3, September 3rd through September 9th, to view the assignment page for this week. The format of the assignment pages should start to look familiar to you. From this point forward, with the exception of the midterm and the final exam weeks, all of the assignment pages will be formatted exactly the same. At the top of the page, you'll find an introduction to the week's topic, the due date for all of the assignments, and the learning objectives for the tutorial. The next section is the resources for understanding concepts. This section is similar to a lecture in a traditional classroom. I will provide a variety of resources for you each week that will enhance your understanding of the material for the tutorial. Do not skip this section. I can't stress this point enough. You will find that this section may include PowerPoint presentations, videos, online tutorials, articles, images, interactive media, or anything else I can find that may be helpful for you to understand the concepts introduced by the textbook tutorial. Even if you don't read everything in depth, at least review the information so you know where to find it when you need it. Below that is the information about the textbook assignments. Textbook assignments will have a picture of the textbook in the directions. You will notice that there are 2 textbook assignments each week, the tutorial and the case problem. The yellow info boxes explain the difference between the 2 types of assignments. Please read them so you understand. It will save you a lot of time and heartache later if you read them now. You will see a video below the first textbook assignment. This video explains how to download the data files that will be required to complete the textbook assignments. I will tell you which file you need for each assignment in the instructions, but you will download all the files at once. Just follow the instructions in the video. The second textbook assignment, as I mentioned, is the case problem assignment. There are a few important things you should know about the case problem assignment. 1. The case problem assignments build from tutorial to tutorial. So, if you do not complete the case problem for tutorial 1, you will not be able to complete the case problem for tutorial 2. 2. Each case problem has a specific grading rubric. Click on the link in the instructions to view the rubric. The rubric tells you exactly what I will be looking for when I grade your assignment. I recommend reviewing your completed assignment against the rubric before you turn it in. If you can check off every item on the rubric, you should receive full points for the case problem. Each case problem is worth 20 points, so there's an explanation of how the final points will be awarded based on the points of the rubric. 3. Once you have completed your case problem, checked it against the rubric, and are ready to submit it, click on the T-CP link to submit the Access database file. Make sure you submit the .accdb file. The last item of the week is the blog post. All of the instructions for completing the blog post are listed on the assignment page. This week you'll be participating in a discussion activity. Other weeks may require you to create a project or use some other media. Sometimes these assignments can take a little time to complete. So you always want to check early in the week to see what is required for the blog post and plan your time accordingly. Don't forget, your initial blog posts are always due by 11 p.m. Sunday night to allow you time to reply to others' posts by 11 p.m. Monday night. Well, that's it for the week. Like I said before, the structure is going to be the same each week going forward. You should be getting comfortable with it, and it should become second nature to you soon. As always, if you have any questions, please post them in the help discussion board. Have a great weekend, stay cool, and I'll talk to you next week.